most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi folks, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
I like to work out and talk at the same time. Today we're going to talk about the 7 best suspension exercises at home, total body workout, all levels. I'm assuming this is the workout you do, Brad.
Well, Bob.
A lot of them.
Yes, this is one of them. Bob, I'm excited to do this video because this is something new for me. I mean, these aren't exactly new, but they're still newer in the field of workout.
Yeah, Brad and I have been both adding these into our workout and really been pleased with the results and just a different way of going at muscles and core and balance. Mm-hmm. By the way, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos how to stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, go to bobandbrad.com, go to the giveaway section. We're not giving away anything today, Saturday, but we'll start tomorrow. So check it out tomorrow. I think we're giving away the knee glide tomorrow, right?
Well, sure. Yeah, whatever Liz says.
Also, if you follow us on Facebook, you'll see it pinned to the top of the page, the contest that is.
Oh, here it is.
Yeah, go to Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok if you want a 60-second version of Bob and Brad a day. Brad, take it away.
What? Let's go. Okay. Now, actually, seriously, Bob, these are really a big difference in my work. I'm really happy to add them. So a couple of reasons why. Number one, you can do them at home, which I like to do my workouts at home if I can.
Takes away the excuses. You don't have to make it to the gym.
It's just more efficient, especially nowadays with the COVID thing. Yep. Very functional. So the exercises here, it's going to help your balance. It's going to help you function around the house in the sport or the activity you do. I think it's going to be much better versus doing a bench press. There's nothing wrong with doing bench presses, but you're not working your core like you could with this.
You're working your core with every exercise you do on this.
Right. And the beauty of it, you can vary the resistance extremely easy just by where you position your feet in relationship to the wall. So you can go from beginner, introductory level, all the way to advanced. And again, it's a total body, and it really works the core, not just your abdomen muscles, but the core all the way around. So the true core workout.
Yeah.
Shall we continue on, Bob? We got people bored enough.
All right, let's go and do some exercises,
all right.
Brad.
So we got 7. I like the number 7. It's complete. So it makes for a complete workout for the core and the body. We do a little, on this, I forgot the legs a little bit on this, but I'll get that on another video. So just relax if you're kind of thinking that. This is the way I'll start. I don't like the twists in there. That bothers me. I like to keep them nice and straight. That's just kind of a personal thing. I come down here like this, and I put my feet on the corner, and I go up like this, and I do simply pulls, I call them. Now, if this is pretty aggressive if you're a beginner, so you're probably going to come up to this level. You don't have to slide all the way down, and then you're gonna
just make sure you have grippy shoes.
Yep, exactly.
You could really easily slide. Like I'm on the carpet, and I do the same thing you do, Brad. I put my foot up against the floor.
Right. Now,
the corner.
The really nice thing about these also is
they adjust.
You can adjust them. They've got this really nice locking device, and you can adjust it. They got numbers, so you can make it even on both sides without guessing. I'm going to go back to where it was because that's typically where I do mine.
I got to say, Brad, this thing is freakishly made well. I mean, isn't it? It's like commercial grade, it seems to me.
I call it industrial duty because it literally is. I mean, these straps, I have zero concern about having a 300-pound person work on these, and they're not going to break or even heavier.
Nobody's going to complain about the quality of this thing.
There's no doubt about that.
By the way, I'm going to mention, Brad, because they sent me a email, the company, Flige, and they are offering this right now. I wrote it down here because I always get it wrong. It's like $70, but they're giving 30% off. So for less than $50, and they said they're not going to change this price. So it's ongoing.
That is a really good deal.
Yeah, really good price. You won't find anywhere that you'll get a price like that.
We have to mention we're using our wall anchors on the wall because that won't come with them.
Yeah, that won't come with you. It comes with different ways to attach it to things.
I want to go on exercise number 2.
Yeah.
We're babbling again.
Yeah, here we go.
It's simply curls. You want to work those biceps. I do it here, and the further you bring your feet in, the harder it is. So I really focus on keeping my elbows straight. I'm not doing this because I want to isolate to the biceps. Now I need to get in here, and you'll find the right position and simply work those biceps like this. And if you want to make it easier, you can do this and work a little bit more of the shoulder. But if you want to isolate the bicep, then you have to get that elbows way up in front of your shoulders.
Look what a great job Brad is doing on maintaining his core there. This is why these are so helpful, because I mean, for you to work the core like this while you're doing bicep is amazing.
My muscles right here, my erector spinae and the multifida muscles, are actually getting as much fatigued as my bicep on that.
Well, definitely your abdomen too. You're working the whole thing.
Yeah, but this one does more back here. We're going to work that abdomen, the front side, just a second here, right now, Bob. Actually,
all right.
We're going to do this. Is my number 3. I'm going to get out like this, and I'm going to do flies. Now, how much you bend your elbow on this can change the
difficulty of it, right?
And I do this. It depends on your shoulders. If you have weak or injured shoulders, you may want to change it. Some people may want to go into like that iron cross, which I don't because it stresses my shoulders too much.
It's going to stress a lot of people's shoulders.
If I come out to here, then I can, and it's much easier.
Sure. But be careful on going too much extension.
This is really work. There's a lot of stress on the pecs. So I'm going to bring it in here, and I'll actually
that's a lot better.
Go into some push-ups. And this is a nice way to put some push-ups and down into here. Now, I could make it more aggressive if I took the time to lower this a little bit, but I'm not going to, just so you know that. You can. And then I like, if you want to isolate the triceps, simply do this. I'm going to make it a little easier here.
I was going to say, that's pretty difficult, the one you were just doing.
Yeah, it really. This is the second time I did these this morning already, had my workout. And so I'm a little fatigued. But that's a nice way to isolate the triceps. And triceps is a hard one to isolate.
It is.
At home. Yeah. Okay, now I was doing some research, and I do want to mention this on these. There's quite a bit of research on planks with suspension, which I'm going to do a kind of I'm not doing exactly a plank, but it's a modification.
So and that's what's nice about these. If you haven't worked with suspension straps before, you actually can slip your feet into them in addition to using them with your hands.
And I always like to do an exercise I can lay down with. I do. I get to relax between sets, you know. So I'm going to bring up here, work on those glutes, work on the back here, and I'm just simply going to go in and out. Now, this is not a real aggressive exercise, but I can guarantee you it's harder than it looks.
It's aggressive on your core. It's not as aggressive on the legs, but it's aggressive on the core, because I've done some of these, and I've done some of the ones where you flip around the other side. And
my glutes are really working. If you want to work this is getting the hamstrings a little bit. If you want to do them both together, then you got a really nice hamstring exercise. And my hammies are been a little crampy lately, so I'm not going to do that one.
Yeah, again, you can't gain an appreciation for this until you've tried some of these. Brad's making it look fairly easy, actually, and they are quite difficult.
It's one of those things you need to work with it. And just get, it's going to take a few times if you have not used these, but once you get used to it, it's second nature.
Right.
All right.
And that's where it's become part of my routine now.
So this, you'll see, resembles a plank, but this is much more, when you have your feet wobbly, it really increases the amount of intensity on your core. Okay, so I'm going to, we can simply do this. Do like they were doing, or the double knee to chest. I'm going to go in a little closer. There we go. That's better.
Yeah, these are tough.
Yeah, this is really working the core in the front, the anterior, the abdominal muscles.
So what I do, Brad, is I do some push-ups.
Oh, yeah.
I do a couple push-ups, and then I do a couple of those. And, that's a workout.
I'm getting very tired.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Okay. Very good. That was kind of fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Get out of there.
And that's just a small sampling of all the exercises you can do with it. So can figure out what works for you and add it to your repertoire.
Wow.
So,
Bob.
Remember, Brad and I can fix just about anything
except for
a broken heart.
Yeah.
But we'll work on it.
And we'll continue to do that as well. But
we fix relationships.
I'm tired. No, don't go that far. I'm not going that. If anything above the neck up gets kind of difficult.
All right. Thanks for watching.